I tried to compromise between making a best of and playlist, so I tried to pick songs that were generally considered to be among the best songs in the genre, probably with a bit of my own personal bias thrown in. But I also wanted the songs to be fairly representative of what the genre most typically sounds like. I also considered the accessibility of the songs, since I figured the top to the disco vintage shirt for these would be people who are not familiar with the genre. I apologize in advance if I didn't do your favorite genre justice, but I think you'll generally find that playlists are reasonably good introductions. I also apologize for not going more in depth with the subgenres of some really big and important musical genres like jazz, country, electronic, metal, etc. Top to the disco vintage shirt, tank top, V-neck, ladies' tee for women, V-neck, tank top. Can I suggest, or put together, a stoner rock playlist? Talking Queens of the Stone Age, Mastodon, Caius, Monster Magnet, etc. I did consider it, but I think I'll be temporarily going into playlist creation retirement after all the time I've spent on this. I also think if I were to create more, I would probably prioritize some non-rock genres first, since rock and pop are a bit overrepresented on this top to the disco vintage shirt. But if I make another 100 playlists, stoner rock will definitely make the cut. Appreciate the effort, mate. Everyone is going to have an opinion. I've followed a few of these, mainly blues, folk, and country lists, as I'm looking to broaden my knowledge of these genres. Official top to the disco vintage sweatshirt, hoodie, sweatshirt, hoodie. If you would like me to make you a couple of metal subgenre playlists, let me know. I'm more than happy to share my love of things like death, black, power, folk, new, and doom metal. If you want some help creating some intro to various metal subgenres, let me know. I'm a bit of a metalhead. I love the top to the disco vintage shirt. My only thing is metal has about as many subgenres that sound wildly different than each other. I scrolled down immediately to rap and see if you did the. As far as I'm concerned, you did. A bunch of good songs on there. I was hoping this would help me know the genres of electronic music that I have been listening to recently, but they just fall into your electronic other products.